y'all, crazy story. You guys were not about to get this vlog, but I was like, you already film it. This is supposed to be my birthday vlog. It was just really a weekend documentation. I didn't want to vlog, but I made the extra effort to. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into the video. One thing I want to say, which is a quick disclaimer, I recorded some of these clips in SQ mode, not realizing that the sound was not on it. But hey, we fixed that throughout the vlog. But what you see me doing here is sewing up this dress that I plan on wearing to the Candlelight concert that you guys will be seeing here. I've had this dress over a year at this point, and I was fatter when I first tried it on. So it has a few rips, but I sewed that up, and this is how it is looking. I was chatting away to y'all right here. I kid you not, but hey, y'all could not hear it. Y'all could not. But yeah, clearly I was telling y'all, hey y'all, so I just got done. Oh, by the way, this dress is from Fashion Nova. See, I'm even all over the place right now. I was showing you guys the length, that it has a cute little split at the sides, the little detailing on the dress, and boom, it was time to do homework. And of course, the first thing that was on my laptop was Love Island, because that's the last thing I watch at nights before I go night. But the laptop's really open because I have homework to do. So there I was ranting about Huda, I'm sure, but hey, homework. We in school. So homework, we needed to get that out of the way. Boom, fast forward, we're doing nails. So to show how unprepared I really was for this, I was doing my own nails. To be honest, I was not feeling the birthday. I just wanted to sit, relax, not having to talk to nobody, give anybody any attention. I just wanted to focus on me in silence, peace, tranquility, because I feel like since the year started, my brain has been on go, and I just wanted to relax. My parents actually forced me to do something for my birthday, hence this vlog. So shout out to y'all. But here I am doing my nails. I do Tipex nails, everything, well, not everything here, but the tips, everything I use for the Tipex is, well, the main stuff is from Beetles. I can link all this in the description, but just watch as I get these nails done. This primer I did get at a beauty supply in Houston, so that's all that I can say about that. I just wanted to put that in there because it might not be linked. Well, it will not be linked because I got it at a hair store. But yeah, enjoy me doing these nails. So what you guys just watched is the application. I mean, I've done this on TikTok. I did speed up that part because I feel like I don't need extra edits in the vlog, but here I'm showing you guys the inspo for the nails. I didn't do it exactly like that. I freestyled to a certain extent, but I'm just showing you guys the colors that I'm testing out and the ones that I did intend on using. Alright, so I did use starting from the left, the first the first two, and then the darker pink, because it made more sense visually, and the colors did blend seamlessly. So I went in, did what I needed to do, and y'all, I was showing y'all the nails. It looked hella cute. That was the end product of me doing my nails last minute. I'm getting better. I'm still learning. I've been lazy when it came to that, but that's a different story for a different day. I do have a few videos on TikTok though, so go and follow my TikTok. All right, so the following morning I went ahead and did my toes, and I went ahead in the bath again showing you guys my nails. Given that I was last minute, I didn't even wash my hair, so that's what I'm doing here. The water was hella cold. So that's what you saw. Anybody that's into hair care, please drop your favorite products below. I'm open to trying new products to take care of my hair because I'm sick and tired of these wigs. Interesting enough, I'm in a wig. That was last resort. I needed to pull myself together real quickly because, again, I did not intend on celebrating this birthday, y'all. I know y'all are tired of me yapping, but it'll be over soon. So here I was just brushing my teeth, which I don't think y'all need to see all that. Went ahead, did my makeup. I was running out of time, so I didn't even stop to tell y'all whatever the hell I was using. And by the way, they're old makeup anyways because I have left my good makeup bag in storage on accident. It is what it is. But I just went ahead and worked with what I had. I don't think I was able to put all the curls in this here either. I did it at last minute. Time was definitely against me. I think I just went ahead with my crimper and crimped the hair, but I don't think I recorded that. And by the time that you guys would have seen the hair, the curls would have fell. Interesting. But this day was unplanned and it turned out so beautiful, but I don't want to spoil it for y'all. I'm going to give y'all the story time later on in this vlog. But yeah, just enjoy me doing this makeup. At this point, I was actually talking to my mom, and of course she didn't make it any better. She was just reminding me, you're about to be late. But hey, that's my best friend right there. So here I was showing y'all my dress. I did not do my hair right here either. But yeah, we went to this candlelight concert. It was crazy as hell, but as I said, I'm leaving all the story time for that segment of the vlog. At this point, I was at an unplanned dinner, and again, the story time will give details on how I ended up here. I was at the Daniel's Steakhouse in Fort Lauderdale. All right, y'all. So we have some spontaneous plans. I met this girl at the Candlelight concert, and she was like, "Girl, I'm a mommy. I need a little night out." And I was like, well, girl, I don't have any plans after this. So we decided to come to dinner. We're at Daniel's in Fort Lauderdale, and we're gonna see what it's hitting.
And the other person, are they wearing black as well?
Yeah. And she just went. So y'all, I placed you on the top of this thing in the middle of the table, but I wanted to give you guys like a quick look. Let me pop this off. But I'll give you guys the entire story about that candlelight concert when I get home. But this is what the outfit is hitting for. I don't know, I think I look so pretty. Of course, curls and everything dropped, but it's just so beautiful. You gotta start.
Understand?
Thank you.
Let nobody take your life. God gets
That
it.
part. I do not remember if I entered this properly. I was talking to a few friends. I am winding down and is actually ready to go sleep. Wipe all this off and go sleep. But I just want to tell you guys a quick little story time. So as I told you, I went to this candlelight concert, right? So it started 6:30 and they had on their site that they're closing doors at 6:30 just to respect the musician. I had a wardrobe malfunction just before I left and it pushed me back a bit, but I got there like 15 minutes before the time, so that was still good. But the entire way there, I was complaining to my mom, like, I wanted to be early, I want to get the front seats, I wanted to get videos for my vlog, for my Instagram that weren't interrupted by heads or anything. I was so pissed. Anyways, I got into the venue, sat down behind a lady. I won't specify what type of lady, but I sat behind a lady and she was like, oh my God. So I said, is there a problem? Excuse me? So I said, is there a problem? Is there a problem? I ignored her after that because one thing she's not going to do is ruin my night knowing that I don't even have plans for my actual birthday. So I said, you know what? I'm not even going to give any energy into it. So a couple then came and sat beside me and I don't know, but they started fighting my battle. When the lady was going off, they were bickering with her. They started bickering with her. So after the lady was done, turned around, the couple, they were talking to themselves and they were laughing. And then the lady then turned around and she was like, y'all are still laughing about this? I was talking to myself, like, this lady really has a problem. Anyways, the ushers came up the stairs and he was like, what's happening right here? Is there a problem? And the couple came and they were like, yeah, while we were coming in, we heard her and we asked this young lady what's happening and she explained it to us and we did not like how the entire situation came about. So we barged in and the usher was like, do you want to move? So then the couple was like, no, we're not moving, let the lady move, like she's being disruptive. The usher then said, I'm moving y'all to better seats. I said, period. I said, look at God. Because I was up there minding my business while she was crashing out. God sent someone, well, God sent a couple to fight my battle for me while she was still crashing out. I was just there sitting pretty, hair done, face done, dressed well. I was not stooping to her level. I could have, but I opted not to. So we were ushered to the seats on the flat that's directly in front of the quartet. Couldn't have been any better, y'all. Couldn't have been any better. I was right there. Nobody would have interrupted my videos. First-hand experience. I was right under their nose. So that made me so happy. After that, a girl walked in and she was like, hey, I'm just here on a mommy's night out. I want to shout out to you. She said, I'm here on a mommy's night out and I'm just telling God that I want to meet just one person, just one person. We kicked it off. She sat beside me. We went through the concert, but she then said to me, like, girl, what are you doing after this? Well, no, before that, I was talking to the couple and I expressed that it was my birthday tomorrow and she overheard and she was saying, like, what are you gonna do for your birthday? I'm like, girl, I got nothing planned. And she was like, you want to do dinner after? Guys, I do not go anywhere with strangers. Why did I agree? Crazy, right? I do not go out with strangers off rip. I don't necessarily even really talk to strangers like that, so it was crazy of me to just agree. But I don't know, something about her whole vibe, her character, her aura, I was just like, good people. So we stood outside after we were done taking our little snapshot. She's so sweet. We drove to the place. I followed behind her, went to valet, went inside, and while inside she's like, oh, I gotta go use the bathroom. That's gonna come back to the end of the story. After a while she came back and then we started ordering and we were just chatting it up, having very intimate conversations. And boiling down to dessert time. Our waiter, Doug, shout out to Doug, he was so sweet. So Doug came, he's like, desserts anyone? So I said no, because at that point I was full. I felt like I was buzzed through the dress. And then Emma was like, yeah, like anything that fits the aesthetic. So when it came around now, they were singing happy birthday, and I'm just like, you told them. Then Emma said, girl, of course I went to use the bathroom, but does anyone ever go to the bathroom and use it for that long? Girl, please. Sweet. And then when it got down to paying of the bill, like, she took it up. I was like, let me know how much I should send you. And she turned to me and she said, no girl, it's your birthday. And then she went into a spiel saying, this is God showing you that he's hearing you. I don't know if she even remembers she said all this, but it touched me to the core. And this story is just to say, sometimes God put you in situations to test you, but also be nice. To be yourself, be your nice self, be your sweet self, be your calm self, be your personable self, because you never know who you meet. Imagine if I was rude and boisterous to that lady who tried to ruin my night. I would not have met that couple that then fought my battle, that helped me to get to the seats on the flats, literally in front of the quartet. And if I wasn't sitting there, I probably would not have met Emma either. So it pays to be nice, it pays to be a good person, it pays to be a sweet person, because people can actually feel that, can feel your energy, can feel your vibe, and they will treat you based off how they're feeling. So I don't know, she just went on a spiel about how God is showing me that in this season he really got my back. And the crazy part about it is, I don't think I even told her. I'm just like, these are the conversations that I be having with God. Like, are you hearing me? Sure is. Sure is, because that happened. But I don't know, my heart was just so full. I was just so happy. And shout out to my dad for buying me that ticket to my first Candlelight concert. Love it. Definitely recommend anyone who wants to try out a Candlelight concert to go ahead and do so. It's beautiful. The Collins Quartet, they were playing, and I kid you not, I was just simply amazed. I've never experienced anything like that. Even for some of the songs, my eyes were closed, just taking it all in. I don't know, I feel like today alone was enough for my birthday. Like, I am satisfied with my birthday this year. It's just crazy. From the Candlelight concerts, my favorite songs, to meeting a couple who didn't know me from anywhere, only to get us better seating. Crazy. Crazy. And then after getting the better seating, I met a beautiful soul who literally took care of my birthday dinner. I didn't expect any of that. And I don't know, I think it's just God showing me that, hey girl, I'm still here, I'm still seeing you, I'm still hearing you, I'm still showing up for you, period. Yeah, I'm saying all that to say, God is with you. God won't fail you in this new chapter. I think I'm going to, or I really believe that all of this happened in this chapter for me to move forward with, one, grace, two, to remember that a soft answer turneth away wrath, and grievous words stir up anger. Because one thing about me, I'm a clap back, and I feel like God was really testing me. I don't know, I just really believe this season God will be showing up for me, and I do not mind sharing this journey with y'all. I think life is about to get really good, and I have been through enough. So if this is my season of being grateful, being thankful, and things going right for me, I am so ready for it. I am so ready for it. And in the same breath, I also believe that this chapter for me is solely focused on self-love, choosing myself. I've always loved myself, but getting deeper. I feel like every year I unlock new levels of self-love. It's getting crazy because I'm actually, I mean, I have done stuff on my own before. I've went to Tiana Taylor's concert, so it's not my first time going to like a concert on my own, but feeling even more comfortable to do so, not feeling awkward, be fully immersed in the experience, not having to think about anything else outside of that, just me being present in the moment and actually living in the moment. It was a beautiful thing, and I think that comes with self-love and being comfortable with your own company. I think this chapter is just for me to explore my hobbies, my creativity, and see what comes from that, because I have so many hidden talents that I need to expand on, and I will be doing that. I don't know, I feel like this chapter, it's time for Deidre to really tap into Deidre, because I know who I am, but I don't want to say I've been lazy, but if we're keeping it real, if we're keeping it raw, I have been lazy. I have definitely been lazy, and I feel like I could have been way further, even in this whole social media thing. I don't know, I'm a very private person, borderline secret. I live my life in secret. Nobody knows anything unless I literally tell them. So I don't know, I feel like this chapter is really, 1, putting God first, 2, being more gracious, 3, not answering or giving energy to any storm or anything that tries to disrupt me in this lifetime. I had 3, 4, I don't know, I have 4 fingers up, so I'm assuming we're at 4. So 4, self-love. 5, exploring hobbies so that I can learn more about myself, just unlocking new levels of myself. 6, being disciplined. 7, being consistent in everything I do. 8, exploring my creative side. I also want to go out a lot more. I've just been constantly trying to build myself, trying to be a better version of myself, and yes, I am definitely getting there, but I have not been living. I have just been existing, trying to get from one year to the next, trying to always better myself, but now I'm just enjoying the journey, because I set goals, but when I achieve the goals, it's not like I feel fulfilled. But what makes me actually feel fulfilled is the things that I had to go through and overcome on the journey. The journey is really the beauty in the story. It's all in the journey, because when you get to the goal, it's just like, all right, then what's next? The journey is what makes it fulfilling. So I think for chapter 26, I just want to be more present, enjoy life, and not exist, but live. Soak up every moment, soak up the love, soak up the encouragements, give the love, give the grace, give the encouragement. I don't know, I just foster a community, and I'm starting here on YouTube. Every time I go out, I always meet people who compliment the person I am, and they're always saying that, hey, you have a light within you that you need to share with the world, and I'm going to do so. I also started a podcast with my cousin. It's called Roots and Relations, and by the time you see this vlog, it's probably up as well, so don't forget to go check that out on, well, here on YouTube, as well as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That will be out. It's with my cousin Ava. I don't know, I think I'll be working on a bunch of different projects this year, just to push myself, just to force myself to live a little bit more. I think with doing YouTube, I'll be able to consistently prioritize myself and take myself on dates, go and explore things that I've never explored before, or have wanted to try on my own or with a group. It doesn't matter to me. Anyway, it happens, but I just feel like I want to start living a little more. I think that's my wish for this chapter, to live, to enjoy life, to enjoy the fruits of my labor, and yeah, and just keeping me, because apparently I'm doing it right. So I'm going to stop making all the excuses. I'm going to post the YouTube videos. I'm going to post the TikTok videos. I do not really like Instagram. I just feel like it's a bunch of eyes looking at you, waiting for you to post. And if you don't post, they're like, oh, where's this girl? What's happening with her? I don't like it. Too many eyes. But yeah, after the chapter, we can have a chat to see if I actually accomplished those things. But I don't know, 26, it feels light. I don't feel heavy. I feel renewed, especially with the experiences I had today. It just reassured me that, hey, God is with you, God is hearing you, God is seeing you. It might not be loud what you're doing for yourself and for others, and what you're doing to bring others closer to God as well, but he's seeing me, he's rewarding me. People are seeing his light shine through me. So I don't know, it just makes me feel at peace. Been my best self since I've stopped overextending myself. I know for the earlier years of my life, I wouldn't call it people pleasing because I didn't care to people please, but honestly it's borderline people pleasing. I used to try to do and be there for everybody. No, I have cut that out. I have to be there for DHAJJE. I have to be there for myself. I have to learn to choose myself. I have to learn to say no. I have to learn to ignore. I can't overextend myself anymore, because when I deplete myself, there's nobody else to refill my cup. I mean, but my parents and their prayers. But for real, yeah, I just think I'm at the point where I am able to fuel me. And I now feel like what I've been pouring into other people, I've been pouring into myself. And it's really transformative. This new DHAJJE, I love it. And if this is what 26 is starting like, is looking like, I love this for me. And I hope it sticks with me throughout the rest of my life. I just feel like good things are coming to me. And they will, because I deserve it. I stay humble. I'm extremely humble in the presence of God. I think a lot of this is being unlocked through my obedience. Listen, I'm still a work in progress when it comes to God. Being obedient to God, being obedient to God's word, it's not easy, but I'm trying to get there. And I think I will get there. But I think with obedience, it's unlocking a lot more in life now, and a lot more for me mentally and spiritually, which makes me me. I feel completely different. I feel like a brand new person, and I just want to be this DHAJJE moving forward. And I think I have officially entered my soft girl era. Always be nice, always be humble, always be personable, because your character and your personality will get you very far. Just be your genuine self, and it's going to attract the people you should attract in different seasons of your life. I don't know, I'm tired. My eyes are closing down. They're like this, and they should be like this. But yeah, I just had to come on to give you all that little talk. I'm so happy all this is happening. Like, I genuinely feel happy. If I do nothing for the rest of the weekend, I don't know if you guys will see it or not. It depends on what I do. But if I do nothing else for the rest of the weekend, I am happy. When I say I am happy with how my night went, I am happy. And as I said, if this is how the rest of 26 will be for me, bring it on. I'm ready. I will be catching you guys tomorrow, whether or not I'll be doing something. I don't know, I have nothing planned, but if someone calls me up and say, hey, you want to go do this? Sure, let's go. Living in the moment. But yeah, I'm pretty happy and excited for 26. It is officially my birthday, so don't forget to put happy birthday down in the comment section. And my battery is about to die, so it's time for me to go. So see y'all tomorrow. Bye.